Hello, YouTubers. This is my first video, and I've never really done YouTube videos. So, I'm going to show you my layout for, that you might see in future videos. So, it's supposed to be so, the first part of it is, is the city of Chicago I'm modeling. And next to it is Oak Park, and as you can see, I put in a lot of houses, so it's a suburb. So it looks like a suburb. In the future, I'm gonna put a background along the wall, printing out buildings and putting stuff on the walls. And I have this PCC streetcar, the kind you used to see in Chicago. I have it a few HO scale trains sitting on the layout because there used to be a trolley system on it, but I'm going to do an O-scale trolley system, and so that's what's here. So this is supposed to be Oak Park, and this is supposed to be the Bradford Yard. Bradford is a town in Ohio that used to have a huge railroad yard, so I was going to model that, and the yard's not complete yet. And then I have Botkins on my layout, which is the town that my grandpa lives in. And I have some videos of Botkins on my liked videos if you want to see what the town really looks like. And I put this creek here. It's supposed to be Mud Creek in Lindsay, Ohio, because my grandpa grew up there, and he used to catch frogs there and watching the New York Central Hudsons go by. And there's also videos of Hudsons in my liked videos. So that's my layout, and I have a huge insulator collection too, of really interesting insulators, and I have some other railroad artifacts I have in my room. So I have a CSX sign I found lying down and then this whistle sign that I found in Pigwa on the old line that went through Bradford. The line's abandoned and the tracks are pretty much gone, but you can sometimes find remains. I also have an old New York Central advertisement about their Mohawks from the 1940s. So I have that. Plus this old heater and a railroad lantern, with a bunch of other insulators that I collect. And this is some fossils I have. My grandpa found. He says he has 1,000 of them at least. But if you don't believe me, you can just don't believe me. And if you do believe me, answer in the comments below. And right here is my more insulators, and I have some maps on the walls of many railroads. And as you can see on my map, if you look down here, this little branch right here that goes back up to High Area, that's the route my grandpa saw when he was the route that that's the route that where the trains went to Lindsay, where my grandpa grew up. Also up on here on this map, which is almost impossible to see, but you can kind of see Bradford up here on the map, which has a branch heading down toward Dayton. This right here, right up. So that's my room. So that's some of the maps I have. And I also have this old sign right here that was used in train stations on the New York Central, and they had to pay to use the bathroom back then. And over here is another map for the Detroit, Toledo, and Ironton Railroad. And on my desk, I have a railroad land of this thing from when I was younger. And this thing right here, I made it because back in January 2016, a couple of months ago, my aunt passed away. So I made this for her. I miss her. So anyways, this is my first video, and I'll see you in the next videos in the future.